What's up, YouTube? Happy Wednesday. CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football, and not a ton of new stuff in the game today. However, we do have a new head-to-head season, and with that comes a new exclusive Juggernaut player with a coin boost, and this time we get middle linebacker Eric Kendricks, and when we look at the top card for the top 100, this is a solid card. Other than a coin boost not being all that useful this late in the game, those are pretty incredible stats on there. It looks actually better than the Ray Lewis middle linebacker, other than the fact that it doesn't have boosts. So if you're running a 3-4 team and choose to have a good second middle linebacker in there, definitely a good option. Other than that, guys, no real news, but I did want to go ahead and update you guys on my status in the Campus Heroes, because we're basically at about the halfway mark in the promo, and as you can see, I'm doing the Campus Heroes exchange. I'm grinding all of my excess stamina to put it into these sets. I've been building these up. I am doing the 15 head-to-head ribbon intramural sports, and at this point, guys, I have already completed the 118 overall Smith, and I have 159 pennants. So I've already got 120 as soon as they open it halfway through the promo. So by grinding like crazy and doing everything I can, I have bought a few of the coin packs because coins are pretty easy right now. So I've bought a few of those to help speed things up. But I've also already completed and brought my my Clowny up to a 105, I believe. Yeah, so I've already brought him up to a 105. So I'm definitely on pace to get 2 with minimal spending. Obviously, no Madden cash spent, but a little bit of coins spent. But anyways, guys, that's all that's new in the game today. Let's go ahead and hop into some coaching, because I think you guys are really going to like these drives against number 17. All right, guys, we're going up against Relentless Ones, number 17 in the world. We did lose to them yesterday. I'm going up against Proton Pack, a 124 overall defense. And there's going to be some fun drives today, guys. I hinted at it in the thumbnail, but drive 3 in particular, I think you guys are really going to like what you see. I found it humorous, and it's honestly been the first time I've seen something like that happen all year. So in this case, he's kicking it into the end zone, a nice, easy 25-yard start. So we're going to start off trips corner strike. We are looking at a counter formation here, which is nickel zone. Against counter formation, one of the reasons I love trips corner strike is you can get positive yards even when countered. You're just going to gun it to the slot, Ingram in this case, as soon as the game will let you. So unfortunately, he can't hang on to it, but we see that it was only a 7%, which means we can use it again. Next, we're going to go into empty trip stick flipped, which is one of my favorite plays. Unfortunately, we have this dime zone coverage, which is counter formation, but one of the reasons I like this one as well, it can break counters. So when you're facing a counter, just gun it to your halfback. And as you can see here, we get Barkley. We get a super win. Unfortunately, everything clutters up, or we could have taken that one to the house, even though it was a critical counter. So there we go. First down off of it, though. So we're going to keep moving down the field here. And our next play that we're going to use here is going to be trips tight end, wide receiver corner. I'm a big fan of this play as well. Basically, it can also break critical counters. But the main route I like to look for is the tight end who's going to run that out route. The dump off is the running back in that angle on that angle route. So here we go. We set it up, get our blocks. Tight end wide open, we get a little truck, and we get about 15 yards off of that play, and we know it's not countered. The reason I'm sticking to long pass is he only has a 7% long pass counter, so I know that I'll be able to call plays and not face soft counters here. So in this case, guys, we're going halfback angle. This is counter formation, this nickel zone. However, once again, I chose this play intentionally because even against a critical counter, sometimes you can complete it. Sometimes you can just throw the ball away as long as you don't get a high snap. And what we're going to do against a counter is just gun it to our running back. So here we go. Critical counter. He can't hang on to it. But the good news is we don't lose any yards. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go ahead and go with a run. Trips tight end halfback counter. We've got a dime zone coverage here. Unfortunately, I forgot to put my offensive coaches in. And we can't even get the handoff off. Literally tackled beforehand. So we're going to go 3rd and 15. We're going to go motion cross here. One of my favorite, if not my favorite, bailout plays in the game. This is counter formation where we've got this nickel zone coverage, but it can break even critical counters for up to 15 or even more yards. as long as you don't get a high snap. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit wide receiver 2 on that crossing route. If it's critical, you have to immediately scramble. If it's lower medium, you don't even need to scramble. You can just roll out. So here we go. Looks like it's lower medium. Going to roll out, save our scramble. We hit Evans, he hangs onto it, and that's another first down. We're going to check and see whether it was hard or soft. It looks like it was a hard counter, 100%. So at this point, I'm going to go back. You know, it's a top 17 league. I'm playing extremely cautious, upset that I dropped that drive on the fumble yesterday. So I'm actually going to go back to Tripp's corner strike here. It is not countered this time. So we do have a blitz coming, so I go ahead and throw it to wide receiver 2. That's the route you want to go to on a blitz. Unfortunately, threw it behind him. So here we go, 2nd and 10. We are going to go back to wide receiver corner, and we already explained this one, so I'm just going to run it again. We hit Graham on that out route. Recycling plays is big. Don't risk calling a play that's countered if there's a play that you can call that is not countered. 1st and 10, we're going to go strong eye halfback blast here, and we get a nice run here. Unfortunately, don't quite get into the goal line, but we do have a first down, so I check there. We're at about 6.5, 7 yards out. So I'm just going to go with weak eye halfback gut, just trying to get 1.5 yards. However, in this case, we actually managed to go all the way through and take that in for a touchdown. I'm going to flip toss in this case. I've just been having better luck there. I don't know why I've been getting blown up so much on bunch spacing, but we take that in and we're sitting on 8 points on the day. So going to go ahead and speed that thing up. We'll jump right into drive number 2, and it's drive number 3 that I hope you hang in there for because it's a really exciting way to end the game. You know, I kind of hinted at it in the thumb and title. But it's just, it's a really awesome play. So here we go. We're going to start this one off. Tripp's corner strike since it was only 7%. And I didn't pull up the play art here. Reason being, I am trying to go fast because this is a top matchup. However, if it is not countered, what you're basically going to want to do is read wide receiver 1 and the slot. One of them is going to get wide open. Whichever one it is you got to hit. The best way to read it is to watch the guy who's going into the flat, the slot. If someone goes with him to defend him, you're going to get the deep ball to wide receiver 1. So here we go. Slot's got a guy on him, which means Rice is going to get wide open when he breaks to the outside. And with a little bit of gator walking here, we're taking that one to the house for a one-play banger against 124 defense. Once again, we're going to flip toss here, not countered again. And we end up getting the edge here. So we are sitting 16 points on the day. Going to go ahead and speed this thing up. Jump right into drive number 3 for a super exciting finish for this particular set of drives. Once again, he kicks it into the end zone. So we're going to slow it back down. Tripp's corner strike. Once again, we've got a blitz coming. See that right there? The end is coming around. And as I said, against a blitz, you want to throw to wide receiver 2. Now here we go. We're going to go ahead and go. We throw to wide receiver 2. We get a super win. And take a look at this, guys. We got 1 guy on the floor, 4 more diving, and 5 guys decide to just lay down and give me the nice, easy one-play banger on the blitz dump off. We're going to try and finish strong here. Once again, we don't get countered. However, his line is simply too good. They overpower me, shut me down. 22 points on the day. And we're going to go ahead and stop it there, guys. So if you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hang out for a week or 2, track your scores. I promise what you can count on is higher scores if you implement down and distance management and smart play calling. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You're the best audience ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.